Konnichiwa. Welcome. If this video found you, there's a reason, there's a rhyme, come be held. I feel like it's a little cricket. Is it cricket or is it just me? I don't know. Let's check it out. Hey friend. There we go. Okay. I felt like I need to, it's like I'm coming to like wipe a schmutz off for you, you know, like a little schmutz off. Wait, let's try that out. So you can really feel like I'm with you. Hey, darling. Hey, I see you. Come hang out. If you're new, my name is Mystic Maya, and we are going to talk about the feminine energy. The feminine energy, hence why I'm wearing this shirt. Yes, and this video is probably going to be posted on Mother's Day, and I say this because I feel like every day is sacred feminine day, sacred masculine day. All the days are potent, right? We get 24 hours to fucking slay. We might as well slay all areas of consciousness. Oh my gosh. So if you're new here, I love using comedy and just like the essence of being weird to create a safe space to heal, because healing is heavy stuff, you know? It's fucking heavy shit, and why not make it fun, okay? And especially with our topic today, we're talking about the female energy, the feminine energy. So whether you are a man or a woman or anything in between, you're welcome here, because we all have a divine feminine and a divine masculine side within us. So if this video found you, it's absolutely no accident, okay? We're gonna Palo it up, Palo Santo. Do you smell that? So good. It's so wild because that burnt fucking quick. I just got this thing. Ooh, I love fire. Oh my god, this element is like one of my favorites. Fire. Ow, I burned myself. Ow. But that's kind of cool. I kind of liked it because it's like, whoa, you're alive, you know? Okay, so the fire element is in the house. All right, I love these like kind of quirky openings because it allows us to really just like see if we're a match. If your energy is feeding on my energy, but like I said, there's no accidents. Frequencies meeting frequency. So just come be held. Come be held. I like to give just like 5 minutes for like that awkward shake. So I don't know where or when this video is finding you throughout your day. Let me know down below. I'm so curious. Is this finding you in the early morning, in the afternoon, in the evening? And let's just do like a little check-in. And I feel like is it just me or is it cricket? Because you know what? My OCD is going to go crazy. I feel like it's slightly cricket. Cricket. I don't like it. It is. It's annoying. Hold up. It's going to drive me nuts. Nuts. I tell you. Why is that? But I feel like maybe that goes, okay, you know what? It's just gonna do it. But maybe that's going hand in hand in the message, right? Because like maybe this video is finding you in a moment where you are feeling lopsided a little bit energetically. You're like, help! This fucking earthly realm is like making me feel so challenged, right? You're like, I need balance. Well, welcome. You came to the right space. So let's just take a moment and find that balance, find that grace. So let's roll our shoulders back if you can. Oh my God, that feels so good. Just like feel into your body. And honestly, if it looks awkward and feels awkward, you are on track, baby. You are on track, because somatic release is not supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to look however it's supposed to look. 444. So just allow yourself to get intuitive here, okay? And just kind of shake off the day. Give yourself permission to enter a sacred space for balance and inspiration and recalibration, Okay, so just roll those shoulders back. Open your chest. Allow your heart to be like, yes, I want to receive. Yes, I'm here with my new cosmic BFF, Maya. Like, oh my God. Thank you. Let's do a little shake, a little roll. Hey, oh, yeah, yes. Okay, you dancing over there? I want you to dance. Come on. Just like, let it fucking fly. Oh, yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. And imagine like you're just like really letting all the fucking gnarliness just shake off, all the naysayers, all the challenges of the patriarchy, there's just so much in this 3D dense world of needing to figure out, well, guess what? We're going to figure it all out through our frequency. Because when we have the audacity to slow it down and breathe, we actually can solve a lot of heavy problems like that. Because everything in life is frequency. Everything in life is frequency. And I've come to understand and learn that when obstacles arise in my life, it's because I'm literally out of balance. I'm walking around like this or like this. And sometimes we do that and we're not conscious to it because through our subconscious reprogramming, right? Like we have our conscious mind, we have our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is the everyday, decision making. And the subconscious mind is pretty much like where your higher self kind of, it doesn't reside there, but it like once we call our higher self and it comes, it's like linking in the subconscious because that's the holy space of our belief systems, divine wisdom, our dream state. It really connects us to the ether. And it's how we can solve problems through this inner knowing. And when obstacles arise in our lives, the world isn't happening to us. It's happening for us because obstacles, if approached with an open consciousness of, okay, what am I meant to learn here? What am I meant to clean out of my karmic house? Then they're blessings. But a lot of us get stuck in, oh my God, why the fuck is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? What? I'm a good person. Why is the universe doing this to me? Like, I don't understand. Another thing, like, what, am I just not worthy? Like, I just don't understand. And first of all, that narrative, right? We've all been there. I've been there. Like, I had many dialogues like that. But that narrative is coming from your subconscious programming that needs reprogramming because it's like this lack mentality, this lower frequency narrative that you aren't divine. That abundance doesn't exist within you already without you needing to overgive, over-explain, overlearn, overdo. Did I already say overgive? Because that's a big one. Right? Like, you are already whole and complete. And this video is all about the divine feminine energy, which is the creatrix, the nurturer, the receiver, the energy that literally births life. We have the universe in our womb space, like literally or non-literally, but seriously, if you're just a freaking human, which is so cool, we're human, like I swear, what kind of superhero are you? I'm human. Like we've come to this notion where like being human is like, I'm human. But no, like being fucking human is a type of superhero because it's like, think of it. If you really believe in like past lives and like, the star seed energy of like once you even die, you go back to the cosmos, right? Or whatever you believe that God-like consciousness is, right? We're we're born into this body. Our soul comes into this human physical form for an experience. And if we're lucky, 100 years. If we're lucky, 90 years, right? It's like kind of like the creme de la creme. 10-10 as I'm saying that. But it's like this divine consciousness comes to experience. And that's like, oh, I can't even find the words, because it's like, it is superhero energy. We have the body technology. Our body is so darn wise. But the mission of Earth School is like, you come here with this soul imprint of knowingness, of this like purpose, right? Your soul always has a unique purpose. You have a unique purpose. Yes, you do. Do you know your unique purpose, by the way? Let me know if you know your soul's purpose. Drop it down below. But you come here with this soul knowing. But the whole part of Earth School is it gets taken away from you, right? It's like amnesia. Now you're out in the desert of life, and now you gotta remember it. 11:11, as I said it. You gotta experience polarity, duality, the good, the bad, and anything in between. Even though I don't like looking at life as good and bad, but that is the typical way of, life, duality, the light, the dark. And it's like, we gotta remember who we are through these 90 beautiful years that we have, right? Hopefully we don't figure it out at 90, but if you do, I mean, shit, that's just, I guess, your mission. I don't know. But, there's a journey, right? And I feel like the distortion happens when we believe and embody lack consciousness, poverty consciousness. Consciousness of God is outside of us versus inside of us. We are the divine energy. Our superpower is the fact that we can connect to the divine. We're human beings, yes, but we're souls first, having a human being experience. So, honey, darling, I'm here to remind you of your greatness. Everything that you are seeking outside of yourself is just draining your energy. You already have all the answers within you. You don't need someone to tell you you are amazing. The only person that needs to know that and say that is yourself. And that's the whole journey here on earth, is learning how to bring the unconditional love that we are pulsating, like to produce it from the inside out. But we're taught that we need to produce it from the outside in, which is a false narrative. That's a false narrative to keep us blind to our infinite wisdom within. Because life is duality, we have awakened beings and we have beings who are just asleep or literally on the mission. Like, they are awake, they have the knowledge, but they're stuck in greed and they don't want more people to live in their sovereignty truth, because then they're in this like narrative that there isn't enough to go around. When in reality, the essence of abundance is there's more than enough to go around. But if we all walked around really believing that, capitalism would be done. Because the divine doesn't have hierarchy. The divine has helpers, aka our archangels, but there's no hierarchy. And this is where the distortion is at in our humanity, is we are so like fogged in this energy of competition with the other, when really it's like, what a waste of energy. Like, yes, contrast is healthy. To some extent, we need competitive energy because it awakens us, it activates us. But when competitive energy is fueled from the root pillar that there's not enough for everyone, that's when it becomes distorted. Competition can be healthy, so please don't get me wrong. But you see what I'm saying? There's darkness with lessons, and then there's darkness with distortion. And right now, humanity is in a really big awakening where we're leaning towards the divine feminine awakening. Because for years, we've been stuck in a wounded masculine era where greed, power, wearing masks, not being authentic, have been running the show. And the planet is crying, the people are crying, shit is just haywire. We're finally in a time of the new earth where it's safe to lead with your heart. I'm going to say that again. It is safe to lead from the heart. It is safe for you to lead with your heart. How does that feel when I say that to you? It is safe for you to lead with your heart. Yes, right here. Somewhere here. Here. On the chest. Actually, let's do this real quick. Bring your hands to your chest if you can and just start tapping your heart space and just bring awareness to the treasure chest within right here. And we're going to say the word ah, because ah is the sound frequency that opens the heart. So we're going to just be intuitive here. I'm going to flow with it, but add your flow. If we can harmonize, awesome. If not, just again, we're making weird rad today. But we're going to just awaken the heart and just let the freak fly be our frequency. Or let love be our frequency. There we go. I just wanted to say freak fly frequency because it's all the F's fa. Okay. Ready? Oh my gosh. You see what I mean? I'm just like a walking laugh machine. Okay. Bringing hands to the heart. Start beating. And now we're going to say ah. That last part was whack, okay? But Ayo. Heart chakra open, baby, yeah. Heart chakra open, yeah. What? Huh. Okay, so that was fun. Hopefully that was fun for you. I'm gonna look at my notes because I did write some notes and I noticed I was just really free flowing over there. Ooh, you ready for this line? Okay, you ready for this line? So I feel like the beauty of where we're at, right? Of humanity recalibrating into a creative energy, a female energy. Why am I saying female when I really want to say feminine? But that feminine energy, right? What is so divine about it is that we are starting to fight, right? Because at the end of the day, we are warriors of spirit. So when we choose to be an awakened one, we are choosing to fight with love and compassion. That is our weapon, right? The guns, so to speak, okay? The guns shoot out love bubbles. Love bubble. Love bubble. Compassion. Compassion be splashing up in the house. And that doesn't mean we're not going to have hard days, right? Because again, duality exists. But when we start to operate from a sovereign place versus a wounded place, we start to see obstacles in our life through like a bird's eye perspective, right? We understand that we need to detach to solve it, because when obstacles become very dense, it's because we're so attached to them. And it's like, if we remember that we are a soul in a human body, right? We are literally frequency, high vibrational, unconditional love frequency. So being in this body, this meat suit, is a gift. It's a part of our, superpower experience on earth. So it's like the visual that's coming through is like plugging in. It's like the soul plugs into the body, but oftentimes when an obstacle arises, we need to plug out just for a second and kind of elevate up and start seeing things from a bird's eye perspective. All right, if I move this piece over here and that piece there, I can solve that. Maybe I need to pause for a little second. Oh, I understand what this is all about. That's really like an abandonment issue. Oh, that person is coming from a narcissist tendency. They really need some love. Like we start just seeing like the people that are projecting obstacles to us, or the thing that's not really working out. Like we see it from such a high vantage point that the lesson and the blessing becomes clear. Because when we're so zoomed in, we're distorted to the beauty of the polarity. Whew. Is anyone else like getting the hallelujah-ness? Like, hallelujah! Can I get a hallelujah on this? Woo! By the way, I just saw like a spider, going down. I'm like talking and I'm like, oh, wow. There's a spider midair going down, right? From its clear web. And it's literally what I am talking about. Is just having that very like animal wisdom perspective. Animals are really good of just shaking things off, right? Like think of a dog after it's wet. It just like shakes it off, But this beautiful spider, coming back to this analogy, was literally right, like coming back into the zoomed in perspective. And that's kind of what we do, like when we, enter a problem solution state from observation, and we're ready to come and solve the problem in the earthly realm through love being our action, through divine wisdom being our action. We're like slowly coming back down and we're plugging in the soul to the body, even though it's always plugged in, but like for this analogy, right? We plug in the divine intelligence that we received when we had the courage to zoom out and detach. We must learn to surrender. And that's literally something that I wrote here. So when we answer the call to being a light barrier, a light worker, a starseed, a conscious being, a light hunter, I like to call it, a mystic, and so on and so forth, right? An earth warrior even, right? What we're essentially saying is, I surrender to the guiding wisdom of a higher power, and I get things done through being conscious and of service. Because the one equals the plenty. When you operate your day in a 24-hour, linear flow, and you come from a state of, there is nothing I can't solve from love. Like, I solve everything with love. I know my problems just lead me to my blessings. When you come with that mentality, it's almost like the divine just helps you solve things. Like you're at the right place at the right time. At the right place at the right time. Because your frequency is in flow. But if you're coming to an obstacle with resistance, with lack consciousness, that same frequency is going to be mirrored back to you. And that frequency is very much the wounded feminine. That's the part where we've been brainwashed that you can't build in fearless feminine frequency. You can build empires through your creativity. Creativity is both feminine and masculine when it's from the heart. But in its origin, it is very feminine. But like when we're building with creativity, the creatrix energy is a balance of both worlds. It's building a castle on sand. Oh my God, no. That's exactly what we don't want to do. Oh my God, see, that's the illusion. We're building a castle on like sturdy structure. There we go. When we are building from a wounded feminine, or just any, honestly, sides, just wounded in general, but specifically the wounded feminine here today, that's when we build a castle on sand. And what happens when you build a castle on sand? What happens? What happens? Tell me. Drop it down in the comments. What happens when you build a castle on sand? Let's see if I can light this without burning. Oh, I'm waiting for you to respond. So if you think I'm going to keep going, nope, I want to hear down below. What happens when you build a castle on sand? Yep, that's right. It will fucking shake the first earthquake that comes. And maybe it won't be the first earthquake, but eventually it will shake. It will break. It will... Because it isn't built on authentic, sovereign soil. Oh, baby, sheesh. Oh, I love words, man. Words just make me like... Ooh. You hear that shaking? See? We're building on solid, authentic, sovereign soil. So if any shake comes along, we're unfucking swayed. You understand? Yep. All right. I think that's going to be like the transition for today. So take what you need, leave behind what you don't. I feel like this is kind of one of those topics that we're going to come back to again and again naturally through our epic open dialogues here. So for now, just let what has come through to kind of just like integrate at its own speed. And please take what you need and leave behind what you don't. Because I see myself as, yes, I'm like right now, I'm a mystical conduit for you. However, we don't do hierarchy around here. The teacher is always the student. The student is the teacher sometimes, always. It's the same thing. That being said, I don't have all the fucking answers. We're learning and becoming together. The teacher is the student is the teacher. Whoa, 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 yeah, what? Okay. All right, so that's the transmission. I cannot wait to hear like what you have to say in the comments. And for now, this is done. However, for those who want to stay just a little bit longer, I'm going to share with you a really fun way that we can connect together. I have my first divine offering and I'm so excited to share it. So if you want to hear about that, you can stay. And if you don't, if you're like, oh my God, this was good, okay, you can go and I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, if you can, join the tribe, and I'll see you soon, okay? I love you. Your divine feminine energy is now activated. So I just realized the mic was here, and I just really feel called to say this one more time. your divine feminine energy within you is now activated. Okay. All right, so for those of you who want to hear about this, I'm so happy that you're here. Look at this fun little one. So, a little fun fact about me, I spent 10 years as a graphic designer helping brands do big things through their branding, or shall I say, small brands do big things. There we go. And I loved it, but I got burnt out really quickly because I did it for 10 freaking years, right? But I always felt like something was missing, and what that was is literally the awakened feminine within me. I was so focused on this like clout energy, success, I gotta prove myself, credibility from the outside world, and I was thinking like I was being true to my authentic feminine, but really I was running on a wounded masculine energy, chasing versus attracting. But I'm so grateful, right, for that journey, because polarity, baby, it allows us to understand so much about alignment, because we have to know what's out of alignment to then appreciate alignment, and then we can start, taking the things that were out of alignment and we can balance them out with new perspective. So that's what I kind of did with my graphic design talent and passion. And I created these incredible greeting cards. And the other day I was like really thinking about how can I be of service to the collective in a very fun, creative, and intimate way. And what came through, because I also do automatic writing where I channel, I enter a state of meditation and I can channel. I'm a medium and I'm a seer. And I feel like you've got incredible psychic abilities. If you know what they are, you can comment them down below, because this is a space where we cheer on the mystic side within. I have to burp. Ooh, that means confirmation. So any hoosers, I decided that this is going to be how we can work together and get to know each other. So if you're feeling like you want a message from your higher self, which AKA just means, pulling forth the answers that you already know. But sometimes, we need that sacred mirror. Because if you are here, you're not like new to the notion where you wear many hats. That grammar came out weird, but like you wear many hats and you do it well because you are multidimensional. And that sometimes can be incredible because you can build a freaking city with your own hands. But it also can be a little bit tiring sometimes because healing takes a lot of energy. So if you're looking for that extra love and care, I got you, boo. I got you. It would be my honor to hold you in your own truth. So you can learn more about this beautiful offering down below. It's worldwide, and it would be my honor to hold you. All right. I love you.